Factsverse presents. When a boy works his fingers to the bone on the family farm, his dad gives him one more job that makes him cry. We love asking you to work your fingers to the bone too by clicking that like button on every single video. Be sure to also click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. There are many children who spend a lot of their free time helping around the house. Children who live on a farm with their family, they have even more responsibilities. And that's the case for Colt Kyler. After this boy worked his fingers to the bone all day, his dad's last job made him break down crying. The Kyler family live in Pierceton, Indiana, and since they live on a farm, there's always going to be work to be done. By the time Colt was 9 years old, his family had already given him a lot of responsibilities, and that included helping with the animals. Colt's only responsibilities weren't with the animals, though. He also had to go to school each day. He was also on the local baseball team. He loved to play baseball, and he loved to watch baseball. Like most people in Indiana, he loved the Chicago Cubs. For his entire life, he'd been following the team along with his father. Colt had a lot on his plate for a child his age. After school, he came home and picked up all the eggs that were laid by the chickens. He also helped out with the cows and the pigs. He was a member of 4-H and was passionate about his work on the farm. He also found time to attend baseball practice and play in the games. For a 9-year-old, this was a lot of responsibilities. By the end of each day, he was often exhausted, understandably. One of Colt's biggest supporters was his younger sister Hannah. She said that when he was given the responsibility of caring for the pigs, he did not take it lightly. She said that she was also proud of him for traveling with his baseball team, working on the farm, being a Cub Scout, and finding the time to study to be an honor roll student. Well, one day in April 2017, Colt had an especially busy day. That day, he played in 2 baseball games and then went to his grandmother's house right afterwards. She needed him to mow her lawn. When he was done with that, he went home to start working on the chores on the farm that he had every day. When Colt had finally finished those chores, his father Andy called him into the barn. He had a camera going to catch this moment on film. He told Colt that on that particular day he was testing him a bit to see how he was going to react. Andy told his son that he knew that he had piled on the tasks that day and that Colt had never complained. He told Colt he was proud of the hard work that he had done. Andy then told his son he had one more task for his exhausted son to complete. He added that the task was nothing Colt had ever been asked to do before. Andy told his son the final task would take all day, and he would help him with the job if he were to accept it. Colt nodded in agreement without knowing what it was. Andy told Colt his task was written down inside an envelope. He gave Colt the envelope, and he opened it up. When he saw what was inside, he started jumping up and down. He started crying, and he ran into his father's arms. Colt's mother was running the camera, and she asked Colt what was in the envelope. He was in tears when he told her that he and his father were going to Wrigley Field to see the Cubs play. He held up 2 tickets to a baseball game against the St. Louis Cardinals. Colt's parents gave him this awesome gift to reward him for his hard work. They were so proud of him that they posted the footage of him receiving his gift on social media. Colt's parents originally wanted the footage to be seen by just family and friends, but Colt's proud little sister, she couldn't hold back. She posted this on Twitter, and it wasn't long before this post went viral. The footage was even seen by some of the Cubs players. When Anthony Rizzo, first baseman for the team, saw the footage, well, the Cubs invited him to batting practice. The star pitcher of the Cubs, John Lester, invited Colt and his dad to sit in his personal seats. Another member of the team tweeted, "Can't wait to see you, Colt." The family couldn't believe the reaction they were getting from Hannah's Twitter post. On the day of the game, Colt, his father, and his brother arrived to find that they were going to be watching the game from the dugout. They even got to help the groundskeeper water the field. Soon after, they then met the team. For Colt, it was the best day of his life. Now that's the kind of chore we can all tackle. No, wait, hold, that's a football term. That's the kind of chore we can all hit a home run with. I guess that'll have to do. Anyway, subscribe for more.